This weekend, obviously, there was a beautiful day for everyone to go outside, and as a result, people were out. But Mayor John Tory today said that only 4 tickets were issued for those people that weren't following the social distancing bylaws. That's good news. He says people are getting it. However, many are saying it was because of a lack of enforcement and that the city still needs to do more to make it easier for people to get apart in those public spaces. Take, for instance, the city's Curb TO program. It's set up to offer extra space on some sidewalks. It's seen plenty of criticism, however, since it was launched 1 week ago. It was an effort to provide pedestrians more room to social distance, but it started with just 10 small hotspots in the city. There now have been 21, and requests have been made for 88 other locations. Critics say more is needed beyond just pylons on the street, though. Is there a better middle ground between closing parks and offering 10 Curb TO hotspots to provide more space for people to enjoy the outdoors now that it's getting nicer?
And I continue to believe that while we have not ruled out and in fact are carefully studying post-pandemic alternatives to make sure there's adequate open space and safety and flexibility for pedestrians and cyclists and others in the city, that this is a sensible, rational way in which to deal with this in the meantime, as opposed to the very random suggestions people had, if you go back to closing down certain streets they identified right from day one, where you would go there today and find there is no congestion problem whatsoever.
Here's the latest Toronto numbers, then we'll talk trends in just a moment. There have been a total of 6,278 cases of COVID-19. 387 people are in hospital and 105 of those in intensive care. There unfortunately have been 449 deaths due to the virus, while more than 4,000 people have recovered. Dr. Eileen today did say that the rate of infection in the city is slowing, but we're still not there yet.
While we believe our local curve is flattening, we are not yet seeing a steady decrease in the number of new cases or new hospitalizations each day. This means that we have likely not completely passed the infection peak.
We also can tell you that 81 community gardens and 12 allotment gardens in the city are going to be opening over the next couple of weeks as well. Obviously, there's going to be some rules in place in terms of physical distancing and cleanliness.